SAP customers are under pressure. By 2027, all SAP systems should have been migrated in the direction of S/4HANA. Are you ready for that? You have to decide: S/4HANA on-premise, S/4HANA in the cloud, RISE with SAP, public or private cloud. The real question behind this is, what is the best fit for my company? Of course commercially, but also in terms of service levels and functionality. Our License Optimizer SAMQ provides the databases. visoryQ then analyzes and visualizes the different business cases. With SAMQ, we optimize the existing license base and simulate the future license demand, whether it's S/4HANA license types or RISE with SAP FUEs. This is the first step in a visoryQ assessment and provides the basis for real cost containment. The visoryQ methodology then turns this data into a comprehensive business case analysis of possible migration paths. VOQUZ Labs quickly and reliably visualizes all results for you to determine a perfect cost overview and a complete business case for S/4HANA on cloud, one-time investments, CAPEX, and running cost OPEX, not only limited to the license aspect, but enriched with infrastructure cost, cloud spend, and other factors are all considered. Business cases are presented with the TCO overview enriched with a drill down into every detail. visoryQ is the easiest way to develop a clear cost optimized business strategy for the next step in your ERP evolution. Take our word for it. This is how your ERP transformation with visoryQ becomes a success.
That was a pointed overview of what visoryQ can do for you. But how does it work in practice? How does it look like? If the transformation to S/4HANA is on your priority list, you should take a close look at visoryQ, the business case builder for SAP software. I'm with Francisco. He developed visoryQ and will give you a tour.
Let me show you how easy and reliable visoryQ works. visoryQ was designed to provide visibility into your current SAP ECC environment compared to the future, be it S/4HANA on-premise, RISE with SAP, or a composable ERP. We consider each scenario's service and cost components to support you in making the best strategic decision. Let's take a closer look into financial scenario building. On this screen, you see 4 different financial scenarios: the current ECC, S/4HANA on-premise, and 2 RISE with SAP options. Of course, you can add additional scenarios. Each financial scenario is built out of business components, and here they are. Business components determine your future TCO: software, bill of materials, infrastructure costs, application maintenance, return on investment, migration costs, etc. This is how a RISE with SAP bill of materials is defined in a business component. The data was directly imported from an SAP proposal and then automatically enriched with essential data to make the different components comparable. Now, with a simple drag and drop, we assign the business components to each financial scenario. And that is all you need to do. The OPEX, CAPEX, net present value, cash flow, and TCO analysis are now ready. visoryQ delivers now super intuitive visualizations that make you easily discover potential gaps in your plan. And this is our TCO screen. Each scenario is segmented into different cost groups. The size of each group represents its relevance. Focus your negotiations on the large ones. The spend analysis shows your year-to-year cash out, and here, the accumulated spend over 10 years. In addition to the financial assessment, visoryQ helps you understand which services you will obtain within each scenario and how they compare. The supplier service quadrant gives the quickest overview. The service fulfillment rate is the highest on the right side. The best in price is displayed on top.
Impressive, Francisco. This is why we are convinced that visoryQ is the easiest and most reliable way to develop a clear, cost-optimized business strategy for the next step in your ERP evolution.